Never know. The game could change anytime. Another good delivery, well kept by Soha herself. The ground is looking relatively lively as compared to the first. That's another good delivery but missed by the keeper. Backed up by Golrukh. It has been a shaky start for Fariha. She has missed a few balls, but a very experienced keeper. Nida Dar on strike. And a good ball and well played. A good start for Soha Fatma, conceded only 1 run so far. This will definitely put a lot of pressure on Nida, she being the senior player, the most experienced one, and the captain is out as well. She has to lead her team if they want to chase that huge total. She needs to stay on the crease. Asma and Nida will try their best to stay on the pitch. That's beautifully played towards the cover. Misfield by Sadaf, but rushed to the boundary. You could hear the smack off of Nida's bat. A good shot played by Nida. Much needed boundary. These sorts of boundaries are very important for Pakistan Green, not only to chase the target, but it also builds the confidence of the players. A very good shot played by Nida. That's another smacking hit towards the boundary, played with a straight bat. Much needed 2 consecutive boundaries. A pressure has been relieved off of the batswoman. Soha, who had a relatively good start, conceded 2 boundaries. The power play has been lifted, signaled by the umpire. It's the end of 6 overs. At the end of 6 overs, Pakistan Greens 28 runs with a loss of 3 wickets. They had a very shaky start, but they looked comfortable in the last over. Ummehani replacing Noreen Yaqub, a right arm off spinner. She has been a part of Pakistan Cup held previously. She was a part of PCB Strikers as well. A very good bowler. She has great line length. Let's see what she has on her plate today. Asma on strike. That's a short pitch delivery, but no run conceded on the delivery. That's played beautifully with a straight bat towards the boundary for a 4 by Asma. It feels like the batsmen are getting the hang of the game. The current run rate has risen to 5.05 runs per over. Another good delivery, dot ball. The batters, they need to continue with their pace. 2 boundaries or 1 boundary per over. It's a good going though. That's a good delivery and well played with a straight bat. Pakistan Greens need this kind of an innings, playing the ball on merit, making sure they don't play any sloppy strokes, which could result in a loss of wicket. Another beautiful shot towards the boundary, beautifully played by Asma. Ummehani not looking happy with the bowling, but the batting side is looking much more confident. A pressure has been relieved off of them. Ummehani will have to come back with a good line length. That's another beautiful shot smacked towards the onside. Ummehani not happy with that over. 3 consecutive boundaries. At the end of 7 overs, Pakistan Greens have 40 runs at the loss of 3 wickets. The last over resulted in 12 runs, 2 consecutive boundaries, 3 fours. Pakistan Greens looking much more in control of their game. That's what they need to do. Soha Fatima is back with the ball. Natalia Pervez guiding Soha with her experience. Nida Dar is on strike. Soha relatively had a good start with the first over, but at the end of the over she conceded 2 boundaries. Let's see what she does now. Oh, that's a relatively slow ball. Cut by Nida Dar just for a single. Well kept by the fielder Ghulam Fatma. The fielding of Pakistan wides has definitely been better as compared to Pakistan Greens. That's a good ball and well played, but stopped by Ummehani at the covers. Again, it's a good start for Soha. Asma also looking in control of a game, playing the ball according to merit. The captain Iram Javed cheering on her players. That's a wide delivery. Signal by the umpire, well kept by the keeper. That's a no ball, signal by the umpire. The ball just slipped out of Soha's hand. Although the target is relatively high, but Pakistan Whites still need to make sure they don't give away too many extra runs, because it's T20 cricket. Tables can turn any time and a single score can be very heavy for teams at times. That's played beautifully towards long off. Just for a single this time. Nida Dar is on strike. That's a good ball, but slipped out of the hands of Ghulam Fatma at point. 1 run conceded off this ball. Soha looking more in control of the ball. Asma on strike. One delivery to go. That was a played. There was a sound that could be heard off of the batsman. That's a risky run, but good running between the wickets. There was an appeal, but not out. Nida safely reached her home. Good running between the wicket at the end of 8 overs. It's 46 for the loss of 3 wickets. 6 runs conceded in this over so far. Asma Amin, 15 runs off of 17 balls. Nida Dar, 12 runs off 12 balls. Umehani is back with the ball. Iram Javed, the captain of the team, guiding her. Setting the field according to the bowler. Extra cover towards the boundaries. On strike, ready to face Umehani. Another good delivery by Umehani, a dot ball. That was a well played shot towards long on for 1 run. Nida Dar on strike. Umehani looking much more in control of the ball as compared to her previous over. Although Nida Dar and Asma are playing relatively well as compared to the top order, but they need boundaries in order to chase the humongous target. Just singles and doubles won't do. They need boundaries if they want to win this match today. That's a beautiful delivery and just missed the stumps. Well kept by Fariha. Nida Dar needs to be a little careful with the bat. That's a beautiful shot. Came down the wicket for a smashing shot. That's a sixer towards the onside. A little weight lifted off the shoulders of Nida. Utilizing the bad ball and smashing it out towards the boundary. Pakistan Greens need to continue this pace. That's a sweep shot, but very well fielded by Soha Fatima. Just a single run off of this delivery. Pakistan Whites relatively stronger in field as compared to Pakistan Greens. They've not let any ball go loose. They've been on their toes. Just missing the fielder, but well taken by Sidra Amin for a single. Soha Fatima again with the ball at the end of 9 overs. It's 55 for 3. 9 runs were conceded in last over, a relatively good over for the batting side as compared to Soha's last over. Soha bowling her third over. Asma on strike. And that's a huge appeal and it's given umpire. Hitting the leg guards. Beautiful delivery by Soha Fatima. Asma gone for 17 runs on 21 balls, and Mamoona, the new batswoman, in. It's Lareb Malik, the new batsman, in. The required run rate is relatively high. It's 17.82, whereas the current run rate is 6.11. There's a huge gap between the current and required run rate. The pressure is definitely on the batting side. Lareb, the new batswoman, in. 196 runs are required with 6 wickets in hand in 10.5 overs. The situation is not looking good. Nida Dar, a very seasoned slogger, she needs to step up, she needs to take the charge. Otherwise, the team will be in danger, the position not looking very favourable. Single off of this ball, hitting the pads of the batswoman. A leg by, signal by the umpire. Nida Dar is on strike. She needs to keep the strike with her at most times. She has the experience that Pakistan Greens needs right now. That's a beautiful shot, using the pace, using the length of the ball, gone for a sixer. Nida Dar doing the most that she can. This is what they need right now. A very good shot played by Nida Dar. You can hear a smack off of her bat whenever she hits a big shot. It goes for a 4 or goes for a sixer. There's no stopping when you hear a smack off of her bat. Soha needs to get her line length back. Another smack, and very well fielded by Sadaf. It would have been a 4. It would have gone for a 4, but Sadaf did a very good job stopping the ball. 1 run off of the ball, Lareb on strike. Played towards the onside, towards Sidra Amin, well known for her fielding. One of the best fielders of Pakistan women cricket team. It's very difficult to take a single off of her hands. She's that quick. A slow ball by Soha, good variation, just for a single. At the end of 10 overs, it's 65 runs with a loss of 4 wickets. 9 runs conceded off this over, but with a wicket which is not favourable for Pakistan Greens. Ghulam Fatma is our new bowler, right arm leg break bowler. She has been the part of Pakistan team. She has been the part of One Day Cup in PCB Dynamites and has shown an exemplary performance. Her deliveries were recently compared to Shane Warne. One of the finest leg break bowlers Pakistan has ever produced. Ghulam Fatma and Nida Dar on strike. That's swept by Nidadar and towards the boundary. It went for a 4. A much needed boundary. It could have been saved, but the fielders could not reach the ball. Fariha missing the ball, resulting in a boundary. The boundaries are coming surely, but they're very slow. They need more back-to-back boundaries, just like Pakistan Whites did. A beautiful shot and very well fielded by Sidra Amin. Like I said, one of the finest fielders, known for her fielding in Pakistan team, did not let the ball slide just for a single. Very well fielded. Lareb on strike. Played towards the onside. Well kept by Gulrukh just for a single. A relatively decent over. Ghulam Fatma very in control of her bowling. There's variation with the bowlers. We've seen fast bowler, medium fast, off spinners, leg break bowlers. Iram Javed with a good strategy, not giving the time to the batters to be set on the field. A good ball and well played. A single run off the delivery. Hit towards the onside again, towards Gulrukh for a single. They need a boundary off of this over. Nadadar on strike. And that's swept away for a 4. Beautifully played by Nidadar, using the break of the ball towards the boundary. Soha couldn't stop it at all. It's the end of 11 overs. Pakistan Green 77 runs with a loss of 4 wickets. Nidadar 37 runs off 22 balls. Another big shot by Nidadar. Gone for a 6. Ghulam Fatma was much in control of her ball, but the last delivery, Nidadar made sure that she made good use of the delivery. 14 runs off the last over. At the end of 11 overs, it's 79 runs with a loss of 4 wicket. Soha Fatma is back with her last over. There's different variations in bowling, like I mentioned before. Iram Javed is trying her best to disturb the players so the batswomen are not set with constant variation. That's a good delivery and safely in the hands of the captain. Dot ball. Lareb on strike. Another good delivery, hitting the leggards. Fariha did not miss a chance. She kept the ball. Good start by Soha. And it's towards Sadaf, safely lands in her hand. Lare played a half stroke, didn't go for it fully, and safely lands in the hand of Sadaf. Another loss of wicket, not looking favourable for Pakistan Greens. Neelam Mushtaq, the new batswoman in. Four wickets are down already, but Neelam Mushtaq is in. Another experienced player. If she can stay on the pitch along with Nida Dar, give her some hand, they might be able to get near the target. Pakistan whites looking very in control of the game. No pressure on the bowling side, but the batting side is definitely under a lot of pressure. They need their players to stay on the pitch. Nida Dar is there. She needs someone who can stay with her on the pitch, build a good partnership. Then only they can think of getting towards the target. The current situation is not looking favorable for them. Three deliveries to go from this over. Current run rate is at 6.87. (79) with the loss of 5 wickets. Neelam Mushtaq, the new batswoman in. A lot of pressure is on the shoulders of Nida right now. A slow delivery but gone for a wide, signal by the umpire. A few extras might not do a lot of damage to Pakistan whites right now because there's a huge total on the board that Pakistan Greens have to chase. That's played towards fine leg, smacked for a boundary, 4 runs off of Nida's bat. Sohan not looking happy with the delivery. Pakistan Greens are trying their best, but it's not going to be enough. One boundary is not going to be enough. They need to step up their game. That's a misfield by Sadaf. Gone for a single played by Nida Dar towards the on offside. One delivery remaining of this over, 85 runs so far. Beautifully played by Neelam for a single. It's the end of 12 overs with 86 runs on board at the loss of 5 wickets. Nida Dar at 40 runs off of 23 deliveries and Neelam Mushtaq 5 runs off of 2 balls. switch over in commentary.
Thank you, Khatija. And we're back for the 12th over. 90 runs on the scoreboard. '86. I misread the score. Ghulam Fatma, right arm leg break. Very beautiful ball. Neelam, loud shout, stopped Nida in her tracks. The match is siding towards Pakistan whites, but in cricket you can never predict the winner until the game is finished. You can never predict the winner. The match can go towards anyone, but from the looks of it, the current run rate is 7.05, whereas the required run rate is a whooping 21.39 runs. A very big difference